Hello and welcome to IB Times TV. Today is Friday, January 20th. I'm Jessica Menton and this is your afternoon gold and silver report. All the precious metals rose this week. The biggest gainer was silver, which ended today's session 7.6% higher than it began the week. The next biggest gainer was palladium, which ended today's session 6.3% higher than it started the week. Platinum climbed 2.6% in the last 5 days, and gold was up 2%. Today marks the third week in a row that gold and the other precious metals have risen. Since the start of the year, just 3 weeks ago, gold is up more than 6%. So let's look at today's trading. Gold stayed inside a narrow range about $20, with profit taking putting a ceiling on the price and bargain hunting putting a floor under the price. In general, gold seems to be moving with the euro and against the dollar. Traders say low interest rates, strong physical demand from key Asian markets, and concerns over both inflation outlook and the sovereign debt crisis in the eurozone are lending support to the yellow metal. Gold continues to move above the critical 200-day moving average, which is about $1,639. Assets related to the precious metals turned in a mixed performance today. Gold exchange-traded funds were higher, as was silver exchange-traded funds. In fact, the world's largest silver ETF, iShares Silver Trust, was up 4.8% in late afternoon trading. Shares of gold mining companies were mixed. The world's biggest gold miner, Barrick Gold, was down 2%, but the next largest gold company, Goldcorp, was up nearly 1%. Shares of silver mining companies were mostly higher. It's not clear where gold prices will go from here. Deutsche Bank said today they think the fundamentals for gold are still bullish, but in the near term it could be challenging. That's because if things were worse for the eurozone, particularly if Greece defaults next month, that will cut the value of the single currency and gold will be expected to fall with the euro. Now let's look how gold and silver did in floor trading. Gold for February delivery, the most actively traded on the COMEX, rose $9.50 to $1,664 per ounce. Gold for immediate delivery was up $3.40 to $1,663.30. Silver for March delivery, the most actively traded contract, added $1.17 to $31.68, while spot silver increased $1.76 to $31.76. If you would like more information on precious metals, please be sure to visit ibtimes.com/gold. Thank you for watching. I'm Jessica Menton for IB Times TV.